Hey everybody, hey, what's up everybody, what's up, people? Coming to you live, House of X Entertainment presents It's Me, Wanston, yes, honey, coming to you now live. What's up Twitter family, what's up YouTube family, what's up Facebook family, and my Instagram peoples, what you guys doing out there? It's Me, Wanston, yes, honey, it's now live. Hey everybody, hey, what's up everybody, what's up, people? Welcome back to Cook With Me, It's Me Wanston, guys. So yes, we are making Jamaican brown stew chicken, guys. So it's very easy, very simple, very quick, you know? Very much easy and very simple, doesn't take long to make. So as you guys can see over here, my hands are already washed. For my disclaimer, as you guys can see, we have our chicken over here soaking. Alright, I like to take off the skin off of my chicken. You can keep the skin on if you like the fat. Alright, I like to take off all the yucky stuff. Alright, so we're going to wash it again. Alright, okay, and then we're just going to drain it off. Alright, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna season them and then toss them over here in this pot. So I have some garlic powder. Alright, so you guys can see some garlic powder. And then I have some onion powder. You can put as much as you want. Okay, some paprika. Alright. Then we have some black pepper. Okay. And some adobo seasoning. Now we're not using the sazon because you don't put sazon in this portion of the meal, and I will tell you why as we get closer. Alright, so now we're gonna mix this. Alright, make sure that the seasoning is well into this. Alright. Okay. And then we're gonna toss it in this pan over here. Alright. Alright. Then of course wash your hands. So you're gonna need maybe one and a half maybe a potato this size and a small one this size. You can use two if you like, doesn't really matter. So we're gonna peel it. Alright. Okay. Alright, and then you're just going to cut it up in small pieces like this and put it in your pot. So alright. Okay, you want to make sure that you're peeling it well. Alright. So cut it up in like little small pieces, however you like it. You want to make sure that you cut it up. Really nice. Okay. Then we're gonna toss this potato on skins in the garbage. Okay. All right. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a scoop of mushed garlic. Whatever brand of mushed garlic you have, that's fine. So 1 tablespoon of mushed garlic. We're going to toss that in there. And then we're gonna do some cooking base, some Goya cooking base. All right, 1 tablespoon of that. And then we're gonna do our sofrito sauce. Okay, so I'll take a tablespoon of that. Okay. After you add all of that, bear with me over here. Then we're gonna start chopping our onion and pepper. So you need a green onion, a red onion, all right, and garlic. So you're gonna need a green onion, a red onion, and some garlic. You also want to make sure that you wash off your peppers. All right, so green onion, a red onion, green pepper, red pepper, and an onion. So you don't necessarily have to make it small, because it's just for the sauce. All right, it's just for the sauce. Okay. All right, so we're gonna drop this in there. All right, as soon as we get our onions in the pot, we're gonna turn our fire on to sim just a little bit. Okay. All right. So here we go. Okay. So we don't need to like really dice this up. We just need it for flavor and coloring. All right. Also, guys, this month is your boy Leo's birthday. Make sure you guys come out and celebrate with him on March the 19th for his birthday, guys. Oh, this is not good. Hold on 1 second. Let me get a new onion. 1 second, guys. Always gotta make sure you check your vegetables before you put them in the pot. Okay, so all right, so we don't need all of this. We're just going to use half. All right, we're only going to use half. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use half of this. All right. So again, you don't have to necessarily make it so small. You just need it for the flavor. All right. So what we're gonna do is turn on your fire to like a low heat, just so it can simmer. Because you're almost through with everything. So we're gonna put 2 whole garlics in there. All right. So 2 whole garlics. All right. You want to make sure that they're cut really fine. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, so you got your garlic in there. Now let's clean out your sink. Hold on 1 moment. Get all this excessive trash out the way. Okay. All right. So now now we're gonna put our celery in there. We're gonna put our celery in there, guys. Yes, you're gonna need celery, and you're also gonna need some cilantro and some thyme and some basil. Okay? Yeah, but you can use the basil in the bottom. So you just need a little bit of celery. You don't need a lot. So we're gonna chop this up just a little bit. Alright. Okay, just chop it up just a little bit. Alright, so about that much of chopping is good. Alright, so about that much of chopping is good. Your excessive celery and whatever fell, you throw in the garbage. Alright, now you get your cilantro. Alright, make sure you wash it off. We're going to chop it up a little bit. Okay. Alright, and then put it inside your pot. Okay. And the excessive that's on the knife. Okay. Now, okay, let me bring you guys over here. Okay. So you guys can see this. Alright. Now that that's done, we have our chicken over here. We're going to put in some butter. You can use butter, margarine, spread, whatever you want to put. About maybe 2 cups of 4.5 of butter. Alright. And then, hold on, guys. Alright, let's get a spoon. And we're going to stir this. Alright. So we're going to stir so that all the seasonings are mixed in. Alright. So you're also going to need a can of tomato paste. If you don't have tomato paste, you can use flour. So the tomato paste is to make sure it's thickened so that it's not watery, so it's thick. So can of tomato paste so that this will make sure it's thickened. Alright, so you want to use a can of tomato paste. Alright. Okay. So you're going to use all of it that's in there. And then a can of tomato sauce. Alright. Okay. 1 can of tomato sauce. Okay. Alright. Let me wash this here. Now, after you do that, you're going to get a cup. Turn up your fire to a medium heat. Alright. You're going to mix this. Alright. Turn up the fire to medium heat. So you can start to smell the seasoning. You're gonna add your water. Alright? And then our secret ingredient that you're going to do, you can use this one, or you can use the banquet brownie. Alright? So we're gonna use this one because this is the one I found at the store. So you can use the banquet or you can use this one. Alright, but be careful with this one because this one is a little salty. So you want to be very careful. So we're just going to pour it in here. And we're going to mix as we go. Because you do not want your food to come out salty. So this is just going to make the sauce brown as well as the chicken. So you want to make sure you get a nice brown, but not too much. Okay? So we're going to add a little more. And then mix it in. Mix it in. Alright, so the tomato paste is for the thickness. Alright, and this is to make sure that it gets brown. Alright, let's taste it. Okay. So, it's not salty. It's just right. Okay? And then we're going to add our thyme. We're going to wash it off. Alright? We're going to add our thyme in here. So you can add as much thyme as you want. Doesn't really matter. Okay? And then you add some basil. Alright? So just dry basil is good. Fresh basil is good. Doesn't matter. You can add as many as you like. Alright? So see how it's coming together, guys? We can add a little bit more of the browning and some water because you don't want to make it too thick. Alright? So, alright, so that's about enough. And then we're just going to put another drop of our sauce here. And then we good to go. Alright? Alright? So, okay. So, can you see how dark it is, guys? Nice and brown. Alright, so we're going to let this boil. And then we're going to taste it once it's completely done. Alright, y'all? Let's put a cover over it. And we're going to work on our rice. And then we'll be back. Okay? So, we're going to cover this. Alright? Also, towards the end, once it's boiling and everything, we're going to add a little bit of some red crushed peppers for a kick, and a little bit of ginger. Alright? Just a little bit. So, we are going to do some white rice. We're going to do some white rice. Alright? Let me show you guys a little trick of how you make rice from scratch. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Just trying to organize it over here. Okay. Alright. So, you put your rice in a coffee mug. I'm only doing a half a cup. Just a half a cup. So, you want to put in like a cup like this, and then you're going to put it in there. You have the choice to wash it, or you can. If you don't want to, that's up to you. I'm not going to wash mine today. All right. So about this much of water is good. So we're gonna turn this on a medium heat. All right. And we're going to add some onion powder. And then we're gonna add some garlic powder. All right. And then I'm gonna do some cooking base in here. About a spoon of cooking base. Okay. And then some adobo seasoning. Okay. Some adobo seasoning. That should be good. And then I'm gonna add some butter. All right. So about that amount for butter, and then we're gonna put the rest in here for our veggies. All right, guys. So we're gonna mix this. Let's mix this. All right, we can add some more water to this just to be on the safe side, and then we'll be good. All right. So there we go. Okay. So let's do our veggies, guys. I'm going to be making some kale and broccoli. So that is what we're making. We're going to be doing some kale and broccoli, guys. Okay? So for the kale, all you need to do is just twist it. All right? Twist it, wash it off. All right? Dump it in there. All right? And then we have our broccoli over here. Wash this off. All right. Okay, we're gonna drop that in here. Okay. And then we're gonna put some sun seasoning and just a little bit of garlic powder. Okay. And then we're just gonna put a little bit of water. All right, so just a little bit of water. We're gonna cover it. We're gonna cover it and turn it on a medium heat. All right, so let us stir this chicken, and then we'll be back, guys. Okay. All right, so all right, guys. So I'm going to add just a little more of the browning because I want to make sure that it's well browned. So that's about another cup and a half. So remember I told you guys you gradually check and make sure. So now that it's fully coming together and it's nice and brown now, so as you can see the brown in there, that's good. Okay, now what we can do is add our hint of sugar. So you can use brown sugar, you can also use white sugar. So you don't need a lot. So just a little bit of sugar. How about that much? Okay? And then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of our pepper. How about that much? Okay? How about that much, guys? Of red crushed pepper. And then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of ginger. Alright? And then I'm just gonna put, just to be extra, some parsley. Okay? And then that's about it, guys. Let's mix this again. See how nice and brown it's coming? You can start to smell the flavors. It's starting to taste well. Alright. Okay. Alright, we're gonna let this boil, guys. We're gonna let our rice boil and our veggies, and we'll be back. Hey you guys, so we're back. We're gonna check our vegetables, our rice, and also our chicken over here. Okay, so we're gonna check our chicken now to make sure, see how nice and brown that looks, guys. We have it on a nice little simmer. See how nice and brown that came out? So let's taste it. Yes, guys. See the thickness and the richness of it? See how that looks? Yes. Alright, so you could just let it simmer, turn it on a low fire, and let it simmer for a moment. Alright. I added some basil and thyme to our rice over here. So I turned it off. It's completely soft. So it's simmering to get all the excessive water out. Okay. Let's check our vegetables over here. Alright. Our veggies should be done in about 2 minutes. Okay. Alright, yes, they should be done pretty soon, guys. So we have some broccoli, we have some kale. Alright, so yes, guys, so we're gonna let that cook for a little bit and then we'll be back. What's up, Twitter family? What's up, YouTube family? What's up?